Hi, all my smell good friends. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day out there today. Welcome if you are a new viewer, and welcome back if you are returning. You may hear Domino bark here or there. He's starting to settle down. Jersey just left a little bit ago, and I don't know, he's a little unsettled. I don't know if he's looking for her or if he hears something. I did have the back door open, and he's usually not as unsettled with the back door open as Jersey is. I don't know why I say unsettled. Not really unsettled, but they can't seem to stay away from the back door. And Jersey will go to the back door and bark a lot, so it's hard for me just to leave the screen open. But Domino, it doesn't usually bother so much, so I left it open this morning because it's nice and cool. But yeah, he's hearing something or he's waiting for her. I'm not sure which. Anyway, what I've got going on here are my wax empties and a couple of non-wax empties. I got a good amount of stuff going on here. I have no candles today. I have a number of candles going, but I don't have any finished. I have some close, but yeah, I don't have any finished yet, so I have no candles to talk about. I do have vendor wax. I do have retail wax, a good amount of it. And I have one SCENTSY bar. I actually just filmed my SCENTSY empties a little bit earlier. And I will be posting those very soon if they haven't gone up already. Well, by the time this video goes up, they will already been up because I talked about quite a few bring back my bars, and I wanted to make sure that video was posted so that it was posted before those bring back my bars are going away, because they will be going away soon. Hello, I don't know if the people can see you, handsome. You're just the most handsome boy ever. Are you the most handsome boy ever? Ever. Ever. Yes. You just unsettled. Nobody's coming to the door, sir. Anyway, if you're interested in seeing what I got through this week, stay tuned. Okay, we'll start with the non-wax empties. I got through a bottle of At the Beach shampoo from Bath and Body Works. I probably actually have one more wash left in there, but I figured I would finish it up when I take my bath today. At the Beach is white frangipani blossoms, toasted coconut, bergamot waters, sea salt breeze, and sun-kissed musk. A lot of people know what this smells like. It's pretty much a signature scent at Bath and Body Works. It tends to come back every summer. I hope they don't stop that because this is a good one, a favorite that I have in multiple formats. I have it in the shower gel. I have it in the fragrance mist. I pick it up in the, do I have it in the, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. The hand sanitizer. I don't know if it's in the hand sanitizer. I might not have it in that. But I have it in multiple formats because I really love the scent. And they actually released it in the candle this year. So you know your girl Terry, she picked up 2 crates. Because the body care candles, they sometimes don't come back for a long time. And I ain't playing that game. I need that scent in my life. So there's At the Beach. It's just like a coconutty, toasty, beachy, absolute beach scent. And it is so pretty. All right, I also finished up a hand soap, a foaming soap in Paradise Coconut. I haven't seen this scent come back in a little bit, but if you listen to the scent notes, you'll probably understand why. It's juicy pineapple, sugar cane, and coconut milk. Yeah, I feel like Bath & Body Works releases scents like that all the time, so it's probably come back under a different name, but I love it. This was nice and strong. I just mentioned in a recent video, I asked people were they having any problems with some of their soaps having less scent after staying in your collection for a few years. This one was nice, strong, and powerful on the scent. So what do I know? Just talking about my experience, but this one was just lovely. I really love pineapple coconut scents, so no surprise there. It's Paradise Coconut, again, from Bath & Body Works. All right, I usually do my retail wax next, but I'm going to talk about my SCENTSY bar because I only have one here. Because, like I said, I just filmed my SCENTSY empties, and so this is what I put in my warmers. I thought I'm not going to save that bar for another whole week, so let's go ahead and include it in this video. It is a bring back my bar that will probably not make it up before the bring back my bars are gone. So this is a Luxe Vanilla. I have 1 cube left because I saved the cube for work. So this is musk, cyclamen, jasmine, and vanilla. So this scent, I did in my bedroom, 7 cubes. Saved the 1 cube, like I said. This is really pretty. It's definitely a floral. You get the jasmine, you get the cyclamen. I feel like I get equal doses. I get vanilla and I get that musk. It's definitely a musky scent. It comes across as a little bit powdery, kind of like in the sense of like a powdery rose, but this isn't a rose, of course. But in such a pretty way. It's kind of delicate, but just pretty. And it's performing pretty decently in my bedroom. A nice, soft, powdery, pleasant, pretty scent. Now, maybe I'm liking it because I'm older. I don't know. But I think it's really pretty. And I may put this in my club just to get a couple more bars. I don't know that I need a ton of it. I don't know that I need it to sit in my club forever because my club is a bit large and it needs work. But I really like this. So, Exotic Vanilla was a flop for me. It was pretty, but it didn't perform well. This one's doing pretty well for a vanilla scent. Definitely comes across to my nose as like a vanilla body care, but I'm not mad about it. Luxe Vanilla. I do feel like that's kind of a good name for it. It kind of feels like a luxurious vanilla. So, I'm enjoying that one. Okay, now let's talk about retail. And like I said, I have a number of retail acts here. I've got some Goose Creek, Cinnamon Pumpkin. This is a recent acquisition. I picked this up at my local Walmart because it's been a scent that I've thought about. I saw the candle and thought, I'm guessing it's kind of like a dupe for Bath and Body Works Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. It's been a little bit since I smelled that candle. I know I have it in my collection, but you know, I probably have not burned it. I probably did burn it last fall, but it's been a bit. I really enjoyed this. Now, this is definitely spicy. You get a healthy dose of that cinnamon. I don't know what the other scent notes are in it, but I would venture to say like pumpkin pie spice because I feel like I get a lot of pumpkin pie spice. I get a lot of cinnamon, maybe a little clove, maybe a little nutmeg. It's definitely a spicy, cinnamony pumpkin, but I loved it. It is hefty on that spice, like I mentioned. So if you're not a spice lover, I would stay away from that. But it performed well. It wasn't like super duper punch you in the face strong, but it was definitely noticeable. I did this in my kitchen. I did most of it in my crock, and then I think I used 2 hot plate warmers besides that. Actually, I used one SCENTSY warmer. It was the Simply Diamond warmer, and I think I might have used another SCENTSY mini warmer. So 2 SCENTSY warmers and my crock. So that did really well. I was pleasantly surprised. Oak and Rye, I warmed Orange Crush. I find these at my local Kroger. This is like the same scent as several other like orange scents that are made by this company, made by Sensationals, and I don't remember offhand what the titles of them are, but there are several that smell exactly alike. And this is one of them. It kind of has like that Fruity Pebbles vibe. It was a strong performer. I do enjoy this one. I think I have several in my collection. So I would pick it up again. If you like cereal scents, like orange leaning cereal scents, I think you'd like that. Sensationals. I'm warming this in my kitchen now. This is Bubbles. This is in the fresh. I'm not good with these clams. This is in the fresh category. So I don't know what scent notes are. There's nothing on here. But this is basically laundry. This is kind of like your fabric softener scent. Like you opened up a bottle of like Downy, like April Fresh liquid fabric softener. It kind of has that smooth, you can tell you're smelling like a liquid. You can tell it's fabric softener. It kind of has that smooth, clean vibe. I am really enjoying this. Like I said, this is going to my kitchen. It's not 100% fully melted yet, so I can't speak a whole lot to performance yet, but I can smell it when I walk out there. So I think it's going to be a good one. Laundry scents tend to be stronger in my experience, and I think I would pick this up again. I think I may have one more in my collection because I thought it smelled so good on cold. So that's Bubbles. Lemon Blueberry Donuts. This is a favorite. I have multiples in my collection, so you'll see this multiple times. I know I've talked about it before. This is in the bakery genre. This says eat more whole foods, whole spelled HOLE. So that's kind of cute. A little play on words there. This is blueberry heavy. It just smells like a blueberry donut. Honestly, it smells like a blueberry cake donut. I don't get a ton of lemon from it, but there's a little bit of something there. But blueberry heaven. If you love blueberry pastries, it's a great performer. I really love it. And like I said, whenever I see it, and these are only like a couple bucks and some change. So whenever I see it, I tend to pick up a few. Sensationals Ice Cream Shop. This one is also in the bakery category. So this one doesn't say anything but just one scoop. It does say it's a limited edition. This one I get a lot of strawberry from. It smells like a strawberry ice cream to me. And the clam, as far as performance, this one was a lighter one. So I do think I have maybe one or two more of these that I have to get through. But this did not do the greatest in my kitchen. But it is a fantastic scent. And I think I've actually done it in my bedroom before and it did better. So I wouldn't let that deter you. Try it in maybe a smaller space because the scent is absolutely delicious. It's kind of strawberry ice cream. And it's pretty delicious. Just didn't do great in my kitchen. Kringle candle. I have two here. So we did Beautiful Day. Again, I don't have scent notes on. Hey, Bub, I don't have the scent notes on the packaging. This scent is beautiful. It's fruity, and I don't know what the fruits are, but I get a fruitiness from it. A little bit of floral. It's kind of a little bit powdery. Very, very pretty. But that said, it was a light one in my kitchen. I did the whole clam. So I don't know if I'd pick that up again. I kind of picked this up to see what I thought about the scent, to see if I wanted a candle. Maybe with the melts and the candle together, I would get better performance. Beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, beautiful day. Beautiful. But just not strong enough for me to smell it very well. And Vanilla Orchid. This is from the Country Candle line. I did save a cube because I want to do this in my office. This was gorgeous. And I can't help but think, is this a dupe of something? Because this kind of gives me Sol de Janeiro vibes. Yeah, and it may not be Sol de Janeiro. It may be something totally different. But I kind of have a feeling this is a dupe for something. But it kind of has like those floral, beachy, kind of sandalwoody kind of notes, like a nutty. So it kind of reminds me of like a boom boom, not a boom boom, but you know, in that realm. Kind of has that sultriness about it. This was really pretty. Again, not super strong. I really wish this was stronger because this scent was gorgeous. My guess is this is going away, this scent, because I know Country Candle is going away. But man, if that was stronger, that it just smells amazing. So that's why I left the one cube left over to see how it does in my office. So by the time I edit this video and post it, I'll let you guys know how it did in my office. If it does better and they still have some left, I may have to pick up a couple more. Alrighty, all we have left is vendor wax. I did have 2 work from home days this week. So I got through some stuff. Some I was just working on finishing, and you know, it was funny because by the time I got to the end of the week, because I did both my work from home days at the end of the week, I was looking in my little candle jar that I keep my vendor wax empties in, and I was like, I don't have a whole bunch here. But then, you know, work from home days, it makes a difference because I warm everywhere. I have a 4-bedroom home, and I warm in 3 of those bedrooms, and I warm in my open space. I warm in my kitchen. I warm in my bathrooms. I warm in one of my bathrooms. Only one of my bathrooms. I have a bathroom downstairs I don't warm in, and I don't normally warm in my personal bathroom because I usually have a wallflower going in there, so I don't use a warmer in there either. Okay, southbound. I got through a sample of Strawberry Seduction. This is sweet strawberry frosting, fresh baked sugar cookies, yellow cake, and fresh picked strawberries. I really got the cake note in this one. I know I have a wax cake of this, so this just gave me a chance to try it out and see what I thought. It's good. It's a very strong yellow cake note with a little bit of strawberry. That's what I mostly got. Very creamy, delicious cake scent. I enjoyed it, and it performed well in my bathroom. From that Smell Good shop, I warned my last banana scent. There's banana. I've talked before about how I don't have the greatest performance from that Smell Good shop in my home. But for some reason, their banana scents do really well for me, and this was just great. I will say this one was a little bit lighter than my last ones I've warmed, because usually these kind of come out of the bedroom I'm melting them in, which I put all 6 tubes in my Kennel Crock, and float downstairs. This one didn't do that, so maybe its age was starting to affect it, but usually it does pretty well. And I do love the scent. It's kind of very candy-ish, but I love me some banana. 50 Shades of Graham from Dessa's Homespun Scents. Wasn't sure about this one, so I got it in a tile. This is graham cracker crumble, brown sugar, buttercream frosting, and toffee bits. Graham cracker crumble gave me pause, brown sugar. There wasn't much else in here besides those notes, so I was really scared. But I didn't have anything to be scared of because this was delicious. It was syrupy, warm, delicious, cozy. I really love that toffee note. I didn't get like a sharpness from the graham cracker. It was just delicious. And I would pick that up in a larger size for sure. Love that. Glitterati, I did Maple Creamery. This was in one of her snap bars. I did this in my bedroom. Buttered maple, vanilla buttercream crunch, and creamy vanilla. This is not typically a scent that I would pick up, but when she held this pre-order that had this scent, which was, well, this was poured October 2024. There was something about this scent that just kept calling my name. I don't know why, but it just kept calling my name. Maybe it was me thinking of Kringle's praline buttercream, which I love. I love this. I'm going to request this. And if she pours it, I'm going to get more. It was decadent. Definitely had that maple, but not too much maple. It wasn't cloying. It was decadent, delicious. I loved it. Buttery. I loved it. Yeah, I need more of that. Need more of that one in my life. Rainbow Melts. I did blame it on Rio. So this is Warm Sands, Creamy Vanilla, Solar Tuberose, Yingling, Amber, Musk, and Fire Roasted Marshmallow. I kind of wonder if this is this Rio Radiance? Is that why it's called that? I don't remember the notes to Rio Radiance, but I kind of wonder if that's what it is. This was lovely. It was not overly powerful, but I put it in my bedroom in a candle crock, and it just was a nice, soft, beautiful body care, kind of luxurious type of scent, and I really liked it. That was Blame It on Rio. Traverse City Wax. I warned Blueberry Banana Bread. This is fresh blueberries, banana bread, toasted nuts, and butter cake. I gotta tell you, you guys know, if you've watched me for any amount of time at all, you know that I struggle not only with that Smell Good shop, but with Traverse City Wax. I love this one so much. It was my second bag. I purchased 2 of these at the time. I really, really, really lean towards blueberry banana scents when I see them offered, and I feel like you don't see them offered a lot. And I've also noticed they're not always the best when I get them. This was fantastic. I wish that I could have this duped, like fully, because I'm not purchasing from this vendor anymore because it just doesn't do great in my home. But every once in a while I find a scent that does do well. And this one does well. It's still not super strong. If I could just get her to offer like this and Frankenstein in the same pre-order, or RTS, because I think she does RTSs a lot more. Yeah, I may get it again. It's just so good. It's just a fantastic blueberry banana scent. It's the best one I've smelled. The best one I've smelled. I just wish it was a little bit stronger, but I did it in my bedroom, and it did okay. Well enough that I would purchase it again because I just love the scent so much. Swanky, I finished up. This was a large, like, motif type of shape. This is Raspberry Sugar Cookie Birthday Cake. Swanky is opening back up. I'm sure by the time this video goes up, She will already have been open, but she is opening up in a couple weeks. So, yeah, exciting. I do have a request out for that espresso. What was it called? I really loved it. Espresso zucchini cream cupcake or something like that. And I was really hoping it was going to make it. It looks like it's getting some votes. But then someone posted that they wanted an espresso cream cake. And I'm thinking, that's similar minus the zucchini, it sounds like. I don't know. Maybe it's the same scent. I'm hoping it's the same scent. But I saw, is it Janine or Jeannie? I'm not sure which. I could be saying that wrong. Posted that she could pour that. So I thought if she's pouring that and it doesn't have zucchini, I'm not going to get the one I want. So, oh well. Raspberry sugar cookie birthday cake. Yeah, that's pretty much what this smelled like. It wasn't bad. I don't mind raspberry sugar. I just don't love raspberry jam. It wasn't very, very strong, but it was adequate in my, I split it between 2 bedrooms and then left the doors open, let them meet in the middle. You do get a healthy dose of the raspberry sugar and then just a bit of the bakery notes. So I don't feel like I need that one again, but that was okay. Teddy B's Peach Cobbler Sugar Cookies. I got so excited about this one because my friend Courtney and I, we struggle a little bit with performance when it comes to Teddy B's. Probably because, you know, we're bakery lovers and I feel like Tiffany excels in her scents. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to say not all of them, but I feel like her area of excellence is like your pretty, perfumey, conceptual scents, not really her bakery scents. And I'm a big bakery girl, so it makes sense that maybe Teddy B's would not be one of my most top vendors because I don't gravitate towards those other type of scents. I like them every now and then. You've heard me talk about some pretty ones here that I like and I want again. But like, I feel like a lot of her scents are perfumey and conceptual, and I'm a bakery girl through and through. But anyway, Courtney was talking about she got decent performance out of this one, so I was like, oh man, let's see. I also was a little bit hesitant because peach isn't really my jam. The scent notes on this are frosted circus sugar cookies blended with decadent peach cobbler. This one, unfortunately, did not perform so well for me. I smell it in the bag just fine. I don't get a ton of peach from this. It says peach cobbler. I definitely get bakery. And I get that frosted, what's it called? Frosted circus sugar cookies. It doesn't really like lean cherry or anything like that. It's a really nice frosted sugar cookie. But yeah, this one, I could detect it every now and then. I could smell it in the air and be like, oh, there it is. There it is. I smell it. And then it would not last in my little nostrils very long. It was gone again. And then I wouldn't smell it. And I even come and go out the room. Because, you know, sometimes we get nose blind to things. I would come and go out the room and I wouldn't pick it up. And I thought, if I don't pick it up when I come and go in and out of the room, not a repurchase for me. So pink collar sugar cookies. I feel like a lot of people do like this one and they do get good performance. So your mileage may vary. Mine just didn't go very well. Knowles Farm Scents Campfire Confection. So I actually warmed this one by accident. I pulled this and I pulled Hello It's Me Fall because Travis was offering this in his recent pre-order, both scents, and I wanted to get a read on them to see if I wanted more. And I ran out of time, so I decided, okay, I'm going to warm Hello It's Me Fall because that sounds like my jam. And this sounds like something I could probably live without more of. So I went to put Hello It's Me Fall in the warmer, but lo and behold, I put Campfire Confection in the warmer. So Hello It's Me Fall didn't get warmed. And I just went ahead and ordered another because I thought I'm going to like this. So, and there was good thoughts about it on his Facebook group wall. So I just went ahead and grabbed another. Spoiler, I grabbed another of this one too. So this is sugar cookie dough bread and campfire marshmallow. Travis is pretty well known for his sugar cookie dough bread. And I don't remember what's in it. I know it's like friendship bread, Amish friendship bread. I'm guessing some kind of sugar cookie and maybe zucchini bread. Courtney would know because she's like an expert on that scent. But I really do like this. This is delicious, like just delicious bakery, and it was powerful. I did the whole brittle. His brittles are smaller, So I did the whole bread on my open space, which is typical for me to do in this area. And man, it packed a punch. You really got that sugar cookie dough bread. It was decadent, delicious, bakery goodness. And then you got that hint of the campfire marshmallow. It gave it a little bit of like, I don't want to say smoky because it wasn't like smoky, but like that sweet marshmallow smokiness, kind of like your marshmallow fireside would be. Just really, really good. And yeah, I picked up another campfire confection. Harbor James, Late Night at the Fair. This is going upstairs right now. This is one of her brownie bags. I split this between 2 bedrooms, the same 2 bedrooms, meeting in the middle there. Palo Santo, salted pretzel, zucchini bread, and cornbread. I'm not sure why I picked this up because I'm not a big cornbread fan. This was poured back in May of 2024, and I mentioned some of my year-old scents seem to be getting a little lighter, but then other ones are fine. This one was strong. This one is going strong. I can smell it down at about the very halfway point of my stairs. So it's coming out of the bedrooms. It's meeting me at the halfway point there. It's good. I think I would like this more if it didn't have the cornbread. So if it was Palo, pretzel, and zucchini bread, I'd be like, sign me up. So if she did customs, maybe I would order that. The cornbread, though, is not bad. Like, her cornbread is not vinegary to my nose, and sometimes it can be. It's actually quite nice, and I think I've warmed something else with her cornbread before, and it was okay to me. But just not my favorite, because cornbread's just not my favorite. But it was good. I think it would even benefit from maybe, like, a wild berry mousse note, or, like, a berry note in there. Yeah, I think it would, but it's a good one and it's performing very strong. So, Late Night at the Fair, over a year old, and it's doing its thing for bakery. So, pretty good. Speaking of Harbor James, I finished it, guys. I finished it. My big Mama Jama, the big flower. If you haven't seen it, go back and check my... Actually, I'll post a picture of it here because I did take a picture because I just could not cut into it without having a picture of it. It was a huge flower. It is 36 ounces of wax. This is in the scent Salty Beaches. This is salted pretzel, beach nights, caramel, maple, and sugar cookie. If you know, you know. Mary's the owner of Harbor James. Her salty blends, they're bar none. Like her pretzel, it is my favorite. I have some other favorite pretzels. I love Lavender and Speckles. I love British Creepy Treasures. There are some other good pretzels out there, but Mary's is my favorite. I love all her salty blends. I don't think I've met one that I haven't liked yet. And Salty usually has pretzel, and she usually puts like maple and sugar cookie in it. And I'm not a big maple girl, but you guys, this is the bomb, diggity bomb. So good. This was poured August 6th, 2024. Performed like a champ. I sent this to a couple of friends. They're also enjoying it. So this is one that will always be on my repurchase list. Always, always, always. Always in my favorites. Always a repurchase. It's such a good performer. Such a good performer. Lavender and Speckles. I did Copper Tone and Cotton. I was watching someone else's video. I think it was Angie. I think it was Angie's video, and she talked about warming this recently. And I was like, I warmed this recently. This is Copper Tone, Honeydew Melon, and Clean Cotton. This was gorgeous, you guys. This was gorgeous. Yeah, I would have never thought to put these notes together, but man, it works. And I got everything. I got the cotton note. I get the copper tone. I love me some copper tone. I love suntan oil scents. I really do. I got the melon note in here. This was fantastic in the performance department. It was strong. It lasted a long time. This was in her soft. I picked this up last year, so this would have been her soft olive oil formula, which she doesn't sell anymore. But she does have a soft parasol formula, which I am also having great luck with. This is a repurchase. I have customs coming up in November. So, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll take the chance and see if she offers it next summer. Because she does bring back scents, and she does often have large scent lists. So, the odds of seeing it again are good. So, I don't know. It'll depend on what I'm going to ask for. Because there are some scents that she hasn't poured in a little bit that I've been requesting and requesting and requesting. Blueberry zucchini, I'm looking at you. I'm coming for that blueberry zucchini in my customs. I'm coming for it. Because I need it. This was fantastic, guys. Highly recommend if that sounds like it's your jam. Fantastic. I need more of it. And I paired that for a little bit with my Kringle candle San and Santel because I've got that going for a while. I actually pulled that out of my stash from last year, which I don't normally do, but I had two candles that I actually put back in my stash from Kringle to pull back out this year. And one of them was a melon candle. I finished that one up. And the second one I'm still working on. It's the one of the country candles. It is the medium jar, but man, it is lasting so long. But it is San and Santel. If you like Yankee Candles, Sun and Sand, pick up San and Santel from Kringle. It smells like that. Oh, it's very similar. And Kringle, they're the founders of Yankee Candles, so that doesn't surprise me. But it is a powerhouse candle, and it burns so much cleaner than Yankees does. Also from Lavender and Speckles, I did He Said, She Said. And I believe, I could be wrong, this is Summer Michelle's scent. I know it's someone's, and sometimes I get it wrong, but I think this is Summer Michelle's. This is Blue Sugar, Pink Sugar, Campfire Marshmallow, Palo Santo, and Sugar Cookie Royale. I was hesitant about picking this up. Did this come in like a sampler? I don't know. I may have bought it on its own. I was hesitant about picking this up because Blue Sugar scares me. I know that sometimes it can come across as like kind of like licorice smelling, and I don't like black licorice and scents. I don't like those. And sometimes it can be quite masculine smelling, and so I was like, I don't know. But I have found that I really like scents that have like purple sugar or blue sugar, pink sugar mixed in them. And so I like all the other scent notes. So I went ahead and picked it up, and I'm happy to say I love this. I really love it. I get the pink sugar stronger. I do pick up the blue sugar. It just gives it a little bit of masculinity, but not too much. It just gives it a little bit of depth that I really like. I pick up the Campfire Marshmallow. The pink sugar really gives it a sweetness, and it really gives it a pretty vibe. Campfire Marshmallow adds also another bit of sweetness to it. And the Palo Santo and the Campfire Marshmallow together kind of give it that little bit of a smokiness, but not overly so. I don't love super smoky scents, and I love this. And I love Best Palo because it's amazing. Yeah, and the sugar cookie. This is perfection. That said, this was not overly strong in my bedroom. It did okay. It was adequate. It did okay. I could smell it better if I was coming in and out of the room. But while present in the room, sometimes I would lose it. So I think I will try this in her soft formula. And see how it does with that. Because I definitely want this again. Because it smelled really good. So I have customs coming up. So I might order in her soft in my customs. Like get a tub of it. Because it was really good. So He Said, She Said. If that is Summer Michelle's blend, girl, you did your thing. That was really good. And this is a repeat purchase. Beach Bunny. Love this one. This is Boom Boom blended with sweet strawberries, lemon zest, fluffy pound cake, and vanilla. This is Boom Boom heavy, so you gotta like Boom Boom because you are going to get the Boom Boom because this was a strong one. This was in her soft olive oil formula. Yeah. I get that strawberry and I get that Boom Boom, and I love those two notes together. I don't detect a lot of that lemon zest. It has a little bit of like a zestiness, a little bit of kick to it. A little bit of bakery here, but that could be more that vanilla than the pound cake because it's not like a hefty bakery note. But the Boom Boom wins out. The Boom Boom is strong, and then I get right behind that sweet strawberries note. It's really good, and it's a great performer. I did this in 2 warms both times in my open space. I usually do half a tub at a time in my open space because it basically equates to a souffle. And I always do a whole souffle in my space. If a whole souffle does good in my open space, I'm going to repurchase it. But if a whole souffle does not going to be repurchased for me. So this one obviously is a repurchase. I've had it in the soft. I've had it in the harder wax. It does great in both. Love it. That is Beach Bunny. And I'm still working on my beach. What's it called? Beach marshmallow cookies, which I love. I'm still working on it. I'm working on my loaf. So eventually it will make it to my empties. Britta's Creepy Treasures. I've got this going in my open space right now. This is Eileen. This is Flip Flops, Sundress, and Pink Sands. The two oils, I never remember what's in them. I think Flip Flops is like a coconut vanilla scent. I don't remember what's in Sundress. Pink Sands is a Yankee Candle dupe, and I love Pink Sands. Kringle needs to come out with a Pink Sands dupe. I really get the Pink Sands in this bag. It smells so pretty. Pink Sands is like a really pretty, girly, floral type of scent. It kind of almost smells pink, so to speak. It's beachy, and it's very pretty. I do get a coconut vibe in here. And again, I don't remember what's in Sundress, but I kind of get a little bit of fruitiness, but again, that could be that Pink Sand. So I don't know. I don't remember what's in Sundress. One day, I'm going to have to look it up and write it down. The only thing with this is it was poured February of last year. It's not super strong. This area is probably too much for it. So it's a pretty scent. I'll probably get it again and do it in a smaller area. But in the open concept, I wouldn't recommend it. I just don't think it's strong enough for this area. But do have it going in a couple of tea lights. And usually Bretta's wax, it throws very well in my open space. So that's just a lighter one. I also did Magic School. This is Pecan Pralines, Pretzel, and Sugar Cookie. This was poured August of last year. This was delicious. I absolutely love Britta's Pecan Pralines oil. She has so many oils that I just adore. So good. If you love bakery and you like those pecan kind of notes, which I don't like pistachio, almond, but man, pecans and pralines, I will eat it up. This was so good. Performed well. Her pretzel is another great pretzel. You heard me mention. I really like Britta's pretzel. This is on my repurchase list of Magic School. Her sugar cookie was really strong in this too. And her sugar cookie is good. The Pharmacist's Daughter, I did Karma. This is Strawberry Pound Cake, Peach Nectar, and Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. I did this in my open space. This was poured May of last year. I could detect this, but again, I think this was more suited for a smaller area. Very pretty. I got the Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, but it was not like overly strong. And sometimes it's not. I picked up a BMC scent from Sassy Girl Aroma recently, though. Not picked it up recently, but I warmed it recently. I had it in my stash for a little bit. It was called Pink Boardwalk, and it was pink sugar and Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. That scent, oh my gosh, it was so strong. Yeah, that Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds was super strong. This one was a lighter version. I didn't pick up a ton of the Strawberry Pound Cake, but there was definitely that bakery note. It was definitely there. And the Peach and Nectar I got, again, I did this in my open space and it wasn't terribly strong. So I ended up adding a Bath & Body Works Peach Bellini candle to it. And a Goose Creek Peach Cobbler Ice Cream candle to it. To pick up a little bit more of the peach. I don't think that would be a repurchase for me. It was pretty and it was nice. Just could not handle this space. But I think it would be fine in like a bedroom. Chocolate chip frappe. I did this last night in my open space. Those were her little snack bars, which I wish they would go back to offering because I really like them. Coffee House, chocolate chip cookies, and sweet and creamy. This was, like most of their coffee scents are, fantastic. It was strong. Through like a champ. It was like coffee with like chocolate chip cookies mixed into like a cold barista drink. Fantastic performer. I would definitely get that one again. Chocolate chip frappe. Rose Girls. I did a sample of Strawberry Breeze. I did this in my puzzle room, which is my smallest bedroom. Strawberry Pound Cake, Sun and Sand, and Sea and Soul. So Sun and Sand is Yankee Candle, and Sea and Soul is a Sol de Janeiro type. And I'm not sure that I'm familiar with Sea and Soul. I don't think I am. There's something really nice in here. It must be that Sea and Soul. I wonder what's in that. It's beachy, but Sun and Sand. I don't pick up a lot of the Sun and Sand, though. This kind of almost has more of like a pink sands vibe more than the Sun and Sand. So it's kind of girly and beachy. I don't get like a strong suntan oil note like I do from Sun and Sand typically. And like I just said, that Strawberry Pound Cake, it gives it a bakery note, but it wasn't obvious it was strawberry pound cake, but I did get a bakery note when I warmed it. This was nice, but it was a lighter scent. But I find with Jenny's Sun and Sand oil, it does tend to be lighter. So I don't know. I don't know that I would pick that one up again, but it was super cute, little butterfly shapes, and I always appreciate that she sends samples because I found some good ones. Pink Barracuda. This was from last June. This is Pink Sugar, Pink Sand, Sun Sand. I tend to pick these up because I love pink sands and I love sun sand. But I have noticed that Jenny's blends with those notes, they're pretty. Like, I love the scents, but they don't typically throw overly strong. This was a nice bedroom scent, though. I got it. I got the pink sugar. I got the pink sands. I didn't pick up a ton of the sun and sand. Again, it tends to be lighter. Kind of wish maybe she would get like a stronger version of that oil because it's a favorite from Yankee. And the candle throws down. But this was really pretty, so I would pick it up again, and maybe I just let it sit too long too. It is a little bit over a year. But I do find that those notes tend to be lighter. The pink sands did better, but sun and sand, I couldn't pick up a lot of that. But it was very pink smelling, and it was pretty. Star Carnival. This was a repeat purchase because I really like this scent. This is Summer Boardwalk, Beach Nights, and Marshmallow Fireside. Yeah, this is like a more marshmallowy version of Summer Boardwalk, which I totally appreciated because Summer Boardwalk used to be a favorite scent of mine from Bath & Body Works. I love, love, love that candle. It throws down. It packs a punch. It throws amazing. But somewhere along the line, that caramel popcorn, caramel apple note started to kind of smell odd to me. And it's not so much a favorite anymore. But I have found that if I pick it up in vendor wax that has like a bit of marshmallow added to it, especially beach nights, I enjoy it. And this was case in point. This was a good thrower, a great performer, and it smelled amazing. And I would get it again. Star Carnival. Espresso Pumpkin Frappe. It must have been a frappe kind of week for me. Espresso Pumpkin Mocha Cinnamon Creamy Vanilla Milk. This one I finished up in my bedroom last night. This was a good performer. I plan to turn the warmers back on tonight and let it go again. You really get that espresso note. I don't pick up a ton of the mocha. I get a little bit of the cinnamon. I wouldn't be too worried about that. It's very, very light in the cinnamon department. I get the banana. I get the pumpkin. I get the pumpkin and I get that creamy vanilla milk. So it's kind of like a vanilla coffee with pumpkin. Not like your pumpkin spice latte. Even though it has cinnamon, this is not a spicy blend. It's not spicy at all. A little bit syrupy coffee, kind of like your cold iced coffee, like a cold pumpkin milk coffee. Creamy coffee. Coffee with cream. That's what I'm trying to say. This was good. Espresso pumpkin frappe. And like I said, a good performer. I did it in my open space, half of the bag. It did well, and then I took up the rest of it to my bedroom, and it did equally as well. Second and Spruce, I did a sample of pumpkin pecan waffles. This is Erica's house blend. I put this on her request list. I know, it sounds plain, just pumpkin pecan waffles, but her house blend, this is one of the most delicious pumpkin pecan waffles I've ever smelled. It's so good. It is so good. Fluffy, delicious pumpkin waffles with like the best homemade, fresh from the farm maple syrup. Hefty on the bakery. It reminds me a lot of Kringle's pumpkin waffles candle, which I love. I love that candle better than the Bath & Body Works pumpkin pecan waffles. This threw down. I put the whole sample in my candle crock in an average size bedroom, and oh my gosh, I put it on in the morning and went the entire day, and I turned it back on the next day, and it went halfway through the next day. Unparalleled, you guys. I'm sure she'll have the list done by the time I post this video. I'm working on catching up. I'm trying to post, you won't know because by the time this goes up, it will already have happened. But I'm trying to post 2 of my warming videos a week while I get caught up. Because I want to get to the point that I'm pretty caught up and present with those. And I kind of took a break with filming my haul videos. I did some, but I took a break on filming some and then kind of like posting pictures on my community tab instead. And some I just put away because it was getting to be too much and I just was getting so behind. And so I just paid attention to my warming videos the most. And I think I recently did a collection video that I filmed as well, and I may film one of those today as well. So those I've been paying close attention to getting done while I catch up. But I want to get to the point that my videos are pretty current, and then I'm releasing like maybe 2, maybe 3 a week if I'm lucky, to include some SCENTSY content as well. Because we're getting into the fall and winter seasons for SCENTSY, which are my favorites. So I feel like there's going to be more SCENTSY content for sure. So anyway, as usual, I went off on a tangent and forgot what I was talking about, but we were talking about how amazing this is. So, like I was saying, it'll be too late by the time this video goes up, but if it wasn't, I would say vote for this, because trust me, y'all, trust me, you need this in your lives. Yeah, pumpkin pecan waffles, house blend. So good. This was poured September of last year, so almost a year old, and oh, I think it makes a difference too to be stored in these little plastic containers, but so good. Beach party. This was a sample that came in a little milk cup. I just stuck the whole milk cup under a candle lamp, and this was a good performer too, and it also was a long laster. I think I had this going in another bedroom the same time I had that pumpkin pecan waffles going. I did, because they almost lasted equally as long. This one not quite as long as the pumpkin pecan waffles, but almost. So this is her beach nights. The beach party is what she calls her beach nights, which is toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, and s'mores. And if you don't know, beach nights is a Bath and Body Works type. Yeah. Her beach nights is very, very good. It has like a sweetness, a really extra sweetness about it. There's something a little extra salty sweet to me in this one. And her version, really good. Great performer, like I said. Lasted almost as long as that pumpkin pecan waffles. This one I put on about midday, the same day as I had that going in another bedroom. And I did end up putting it on the next day, and it still had scent, and it still went half of that day. So basically it lasted 24 hours. So with me turning the warmers off at night, because I do that, but oh my gosh, so good. Sugar Plum Fairy Forest. I posted in the Facebook group about this one because this one I also requested. I don't feel like I have good luck at getting my requests made because there's some I've been begging for so long. Spring Break, I have repeatedly asked for that one. It never comes back. Ozzy Paulsborn, Sweet Shop, and Coconut Cream Pie, I want back. I try. I guess I just don't love the more popular scents. But plum, dark cherry, sweet oranges, peppery wood, strawberry pound cake, and a pinch of pink sugar. This was gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love plum and wax. I really do. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. That peppered note, that peppery woods, there is just something about that this brings to the table. Or that brings to the table. And that plum note is just so nice. And that dark cherries note. It's woodsy. It's beautiful. It's sensual. It's sultry. It's sexy. It's all the above. All the above. Sugar Plum Fairy Forest. It performed great in my open space. It's almost a year old, August 16th. Loved. This was a mini loaf. Loved. Birdie's Making Sense. Tickled Pink. Did this in my bedrooms. I shared it. I cut it in half. I'll post a picture. It was a funny shape. But it was a large piece of wax, and it said hot mess, which, hello, that's what I am. I split it between 2 bedrooms, and it did well. Iced Vanilla Woods, cashmere sugar, and pink sugar, and that's exactly what this is. It was Iced Vanilla Woods heavy, but I find that blends, Iced Vanilla Woods, it can take over a blend real easy. It's a strong one. It's, again, a Bath and Body Works type. And it's one that I don't always love, but I'm coming around to it more and more. I find I like it if there's not a ton of it in the blend, if it mixes in well. Like lavender and speckles, strawberry musk has it, and I like it. Her blueberry musk has it, and I like it. This was good. I like this. Yeah, I got the pink sugar. I got the cashmere sugar. It gave it definitely that body care tone. Very pretty. Again, sensual scent with a little bit of woodsiness to it. And iced vanilla woods can be a little bit sharp to me, but I think that pink sugar and cashmere sugar really helped to round it out. It was still iced vanilla woods heavy, but those two notes really helped round it out. Also from Birdie's, I did Twisted. This was a bag of pretzel shapes. If I think of it, I'll post a picture of that too. Pretzel, sweet and creamy, glazed cinnamon donuts. This smelled really good. Really loved the pretzel note in this, and I loved what the cinnamon glazed donuts, glazed cinnamon donuts and the sweet and creamy brought to the table. But this didn't do real well in my open space, and I did mix it between hot plates and tea lights. But oh my god, it smells so good in this bag. So I think I would get this again. I would just do it in a smaller space. I'd probably do it in my bedroom, enjoy it there, because I just feel like a lot of her scents do really well in my bedroom with the vaulted ceilings and it being a large area. They do well. And sometimes they do well out here too, but I don't do her wax a lot out here because often I don't have a ton of her wax to work with. But I felt like this was a good amount that I was okay, but it wasn't the strongest. But, oh man, smelled absolutely divine. All right, last vendor, Sassy Girl Aroma. I did Beach Bummin'. This is, checking out the time, Beach Nights and Shaker Boom Boom. So, basically, Beach Nights and Boom Boom. I feel like we're seeing those scent notes combined a lot. I feel like you see Beach Nights, Bath & Body Works combined with Sol de Janeiro blends often. And I like them, so I'm not complaining. Yeah, this was Boom Boom heavy, as they tend to be. I did the first half of my open space. It did not do as well in my open space. I smelled it. It was there, but it was more like a softer scent. Mainly got Boom Boom. I didn't pick up a ton of the Beach Nights. It was in the background, very much so. So I did the rest of it in my bedroom, and it did much better there. So I would say, I wouldn't say small space, because my bedroom's not super small. And like I said, all the ceilings. But probably not open concept worthy. Although, I got this in a D stash, and it's been sitting in my stash, looks like since March of 2024, so I don't know how old it was before that. So that could have had something to do with it too, but it performed fine in my bedroom. It did fine, so Beach Bummin', or Beach Bummin'. Purity. Last scent, guys, and this is a great note to end with, because this scent, chef's kiss. Sweet strawberry, ripe bananas with creamy zucchini and frosted birthday cake. This was also from a D-stash, and it was looking a little rough. And also, I've had it since March of last year. This was so good. I got 2 warms out of this, both times in my open space. It was just so delicious. I love Julie's banana. The banana bread in this was so good. It says ripe banana, so it's not banana bread, but that's how it came across to my nose as banana bread. Probably because it was mixed with zucchini. So it definitely came across as banana bread. Her zucchini is quite nice, I'm finding. I do like it. Every blend I've tried it with so far, I've enjoyed. I got a little bit of the strawberry, not a ton. It was more banana to me than anything. The birthday cake just creamed it out. Such a good performer. I'm going to ask for this. I hope she pours it again. Purity. If you love banana bread, zucchini bread scents, and I do really like banana mixed with zucchini bread, I've found, and it does tend to perform well together, highly recommend Purity. It was a great performer. So good. All right, guys, let's talk about favorites. All right, and the retail wax. Oops. Sorry, did I scare you? I sorry. He jumps easily. I try so hard not to drop things because it scares crap out of him, but I don't do very good at it because I drop everything. I swear my fingers have holes in them. My hands have holes in them. Because I drop a lot of things. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it was a pretty good retail wax week. My crinkle scents were beautiful but light, so they won't make the favorites list. I really did enjoy that cinnamon pumpkin. I hate to pick this one because it's a repeat, but I really love lemon blueberry donuts, and it never lets me down. But for new, I would say cinnamon pumpkin because I was really, really liking the spiciness going on there. And I was thinking maybe adding even more bakery to that. A little bit more, like a pumpkin bread kind of scent. I think that would be magnificent. All right, my favorites in vendor wax. I feel like I have a lot this week. Let me see. Can I narrow it down? Oh my gosh, I have so many favorites. Let's see. I guess I'll start with the repeat purchases because the new ones I'll put aside. Okay, repeats. Salty Beaches. I mean, if I bought this scent this big, and let me tell you guys, I never got tired of it. Once I started, finish it up kind of girl, and I never got tired of it. I could warm this again tomorrow. Even when we love something sometimes, we get tired of it when we're working on it that much, but I never did. I never did. Um, Blueberry banana bread from Traverse City Wax. Repeat. Star Carnival from Rose Girls. And a Beach Bunny from Lavender and Speckles. So all of those were repeat purchases, so they're kind of in a league of their own. They obviously are favorites, or they wouldn't have been repeat purchases. All right, let me talk about my new favorites. My new favorites. There's a good mix of vendors here. Yeah, okay. Cool beans. This is actually, let me start with Second and Spruce. The house blend of pumpkin pecan waffles. So good. This is Homespun Scents 50 Shades of Graham. I never would have thought I would have put a graham cracker blend in my favorites, but yet, there it is. Glitterati's Maple Creamery. Decadent. Britta's Magic School. Second Spruce. I forgot a Second Spruce. So apparently Second Spruce is the winner. Well, no, because Lavender and Speckle Lavender and Speckles has another one in here, but one was a repeat. So Second Spruce has two new ones. Sugar Plum Fairy Forest. Here's the other Lavender and Speckle scents. Copper Tone and Cotton. Noel's Farm Scents, Campfire Confection. I really didn't expect that to be a boomer with the scent notes, but man, so good. And Sassy Girl Aroma, won't surprise you, Purity. Need more of this in my life. It was a really good melting week. Really good. I mean, obviously, I had a lot of favorites, and I had some repeats that I really loved. Oh, and I want to mention this one too. He Said, She Said, because I really love this. Really love this. I wish it was even a little bit stronger, but I'm going to try this, like I said, in her softer wax, because I think it might go even better, but this was a really, really good one. So I would say that was a favorite too. I need more of that in my life. You guys, that'll do it for my Wax Empties this week. Let me know in the comments below what you've been getting into and what your favorites are. I love to hear from you guys because sometimes you mention things where I'm like, ooh, that sounds good, and I think I need to try that. So make sure you let me know what your favorites have been. Any standouts, any standout vendors. Have you tried any new vendors this week? Let me know. And let me know what you think about that vendor's wax. I'm always got new vendors on my radar, although I have not purchased from any yet this year. And we are well into August. Yeah, I mean, we're into August. Not well, but we're into August. And I guess you could say well. We're almost midway there. So I don't think I've purchased any new vendors this year. I think they've all been repeat vendors. I purchased more than I probably should have, but all have been repeats. So, yeah, haven't tried any new ones. I keep meaning to try Kay's because I know she does a lot of dupes. So, at some point, but it may not be until 2026. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, no new vendors for me. Not at this time, but I'm enjoying what I have been purchasing and have been getting through. And I've been working on some destashes, but that hasn't been going well. I listed 2 destashes in the Facebook group. Lighten my stash, destash. I don't know. It's the most popular one, I feel like. I've listed two, and I pretty much marked the wax down to almost half the price of what I paid for it, but no bites. I did 2 lots. I want to sell them as lots because I don't think I can keep up with that CYO stuff. That's just a lot. I have a lot going on, working full time. I do overtime. Yeah, I don't think I can do that CYO stuff. It is amazing for people who can handle it, but I don't think I can do that. I do some eBay selling too on the side. I've been working on selling some of my candles, and so I have that going on, and I don't think I can do that too. And I don't even know if I have the supplies I need to do it, but I may break them down into smaller lots and see if I get some bites that way. I try to mix up the vendors so people could just buy the lot and try a little bit of everything at once, but they didn't move. So I'm kind of sad because I want to get the stuff out before it gets too old. And it's all good wax. So maybe not my vibe, but all good wax. So hopefully, I mean, I'll think of something else. But I'm working on destashing some of my candles. I'm working on listing some video games I have sitting around that have probably not even been much used because I bought all these things for my daughter and she never played with them. And all older systems, so not like anything new, nothing to get excited about, but all older systems. But gosh, some of this stuff, some of it was still wrapped in the plastic. So I spent a lot of money on that kid that she didn't even play with this stuff. But anyway, that's what I got going on this week. And so let me know in the comments below what you got going on. If you got any fun plans, let me know. And yeah, I always love to hear from you. Anyway, guys, that'll do it. And I'll see you in the next one. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your week. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.